The Wade and Carter Show is a paid programming, and KHMC Magic 95 assumes no responsibility for its content. And the Wade and Carter Show
maybe I can do this.
responsibilities for their opinions and guests on their show.
We'll talk Cowboys and Texans. We'll talk college football. Tropical Storm Sally and the tropics are heating up. And the Dems' efforts to try to expand voter mail in Texas fall. We'll talk all of that and more coming up on today's Wade and Carter Show.
Carter Show is a paid programming, and KHMC Magic 95.
Wrong button. It's Monday. I don't know what you keep wanting from me. Howdy.
Hey, good morning.
How are you today?
I don't hear much.
There we go.
Where is it?
Now I hear you. That's down. That's down.
Does that help?
There.
Test.
Test.
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Good morning.
How are you?
Start over with the script.
Morning. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good.
Let's do this. Hey, for all you need, there's Doolin Feed. You know that. Whether
You
it's
do know that.
fence post, wiring, pesticides,
Cattle
saddle
panel,
tag,
net wire. They got.
oh, cattle prods. We've been watching Yellowstone.
Have you?
Oh, yeah. Now, if you're going to watch Yellowstone, you need to make a trip to Deerland Feed. Probably get your Carhartt, something or another down there, by golly, and some spurs. Get you a rowel, put on your spurs. They got it all. Deerland Feed. Find it.
My garden's popping up. I bought all my seed from Deerland Feed.
75 to 93 today, folks. Partly sunny, chance of rain. 75 to 93.
That's it.
75 now, 93 later. About 110% humidity.
That's all.
Humidity is 87%. Folks. 87%. Sun comes up in 11 minutes.
Do you want to start in
7:12.
the tropics
Let's.
where everything is going? I mean, pop up. Oh, this. I mean, there's what? 1, 2, 4 name storms out there right now?
Are there really?
Something like that.
Are we desensitized?
We got Sally in the Gulf,
That's a Mustang Sally.
who's now a tropical storm, likely to become a hurricane before it makes landfall somewhere between New Orleans and Hattiesburg, roughly,
Right.
is where they're looking now.
No effect on us.
Keeps
as
kind
it
of sliding
stays.
a little further to the east from
Yeah.
everything I've seen.
Should have nothing here. Not even a drop of rain
No, we
from
won't see
Sally.
anything from it.
What else are you seeing?
Some stupid pop-up that's not letting me get what I need.
There's a picture of Trump.
No, that's not it.
Trump's getting blamed for everything, folks.
Yeah, no,
we
he
saw
is.
that. We'll get to that. in a
Well, there it
minute.
is. We've got Sally in the Gulf, Paulette in the Atlantic, which is just kind of, it's going to go that way and head towards
It's
Spain.
Trump's fault.
Renee's become like a tropical depression. I think it's going to do the same thing. Teddy is now formed, and there's one behind it, but they're all going to do the same. They're just going to kind of spin out in the Atlantic and
You
not
look
do
for
anything.
Teddy to go into Chappaquiddick,
Maybe
just right there,
off the bridge.
right off the bridge. There
That
at
one
the-
little low that was in the Gulf that sort of meandered its way from south of New Orleans and is all the way basically into off the coast of Mexico now. That's
Right.
not going to do anything. So, but
I don't know why I just like to say the Bay of Campeche. I have no idea where that is, but I like saying it.
sounds good, doesn't
The
it?
Bay of Campeche.
Almost sounds like a drink.
Right. Well, you could have
Can I get another Campeche over here, please?
and some crackers so I can eat my redfish Campeche. That's
Campeche, would you like some more chips and salsa to go with your Campeche? this morning?
right. Absolutely. Robert Moore Knitling, there's Steve Kidder, says Russian hookers out of nowhere like that. Why does it say Russian hookers?
I
What
don't
did
know.
we say?
What do we miss?
Let's go through it.
Marvin Mickers, good morning. Bobby Leister, Jeremy Pena,
JP, good morning, sir. Chris Conrad.
good morning to you, Chris. Justin Glass checking in. CW Beam.
Hello, CW.
Still holding steady at 93 YouTubers. YouTube is up and running. BJ Nelson, good morning to you.
White Trash Services Day, hat and shirt provided.
Jeremy Pena says we don't talk sports anymore.
We don't.
Scott Taylor, good morning to you. Jenny Cooches checking in. Judge Posey, good morning. Karen Webb.
Did Scott say good
David
morning,
Lass.
ladies? Is that what he put on there?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
He's not talking to us.
He's not really
obviously.
talking to us. He's just trying to get like a little rap going with him.
Yeah.
There's Rena right there. He's trying to talk to Rena.
There's H.R. Mallory, freshly coiffed.
Rena had a birthday over the weekend.
I saw that. Wish her happy birthday.
We would never,
We would never do that
but
on-
happy
on
birthday,
show.
Rena.
Good morning to you, Dave Garza, Patrick Strauss, Scott
Swayze.
Tomko.
Yeah. Scott Bio.
I still don't see where I think Stephen Kidder may have commented on our page, but meant to comment on another
It
page.
just says Russian hookers. Like, what is that? No clue.
Rob Moore Knipling, Clayton Helt, good
Good
morning.
morning.
Stephen Kidder of the pop-ups.
Oh,
yeah,
the
no.
pop-ups. Okay. See, it was a twice removed deal. We couldn't. We can follow direct references, but those allusions we don't get.
No, that was a Doug Henning. It's an illusion. Wrong illusion.
Braden, your grandson is watching while eating cinnamon toast. Now, I like cinnamon toast. My mother used to take cinnamon and sugar and put it into a salt shaker, and then would put the butter
Oh, you got a butter. It's not the
right,
same.
and then you get it to stick, and then we like broiled it in the oven.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't put it in the toaster because then all this topping dripped into your toaster. What do you do with it? Skillet it?
Toast it first, then butter
No,
it,
no.
then the cinnamon and the salt.
No,
sugar, I mean.
That's like Lipton's instant tea. You got to put the butter on and your coating and then toast it.
No. Then it soaks into the butter.
Right, and it's gooey and it's fantastic.
Never done it under the broiler. That seems like too much work.
Well,
Got to get out a cookie sheet
is it too much work for your grandson?
always.
You would do it for him, wouldn't you?
I'd make it the way I always make it. He'd never know the difference. He's only 2. Good morning, Larry Lane. Martine Pitts checking in from Houston. Friday he was in the Permian Basin. Now he's in Houston. Not that we're keeping tabs on you, Martine.
Right. High school football is more exciting. Let's just maybe start interviewing high school coaches. Good point.
But no.
Nah. I'll tell you this though. The NFL, of course, I was wrong about the Texans. I had them losing the game, but I had them covering against the Chiefs, and they did not cover.
Scott Taylor's with you on the broiler. Who's with me on the toaster?
No, it's Scott's. Scott's got it.
Scott Snow, good morning to you.
First thing Brent got right, Bobby Leister says. Thanks, Bobby. Notice your top fan.
Scott Tomko says it goes in the oven, then caramelizes.
Notice that your top fan badge is missing, Bobby. Make a note of that.
Oh, see, my daughter says toaster oven.
Okay, well, that's the same as
thing.
broiling. Yes, that's the same as broiling. Thank you. What did Jeremy Pena say?
Can we talk about the ambush on officers in Compton?
Yeah, I heard about a guy just walked up and shot two officers in L.A. I think I heard both were going to live. I don't know.
Still looking for the guy. Shot one. From what I heard, the guy I think on the passenger side was able to get out and try to get help and try to actually take the guy down, but he took off on foot.
It's a great point Jeremy makes. He says Biden. So the guy walks up to the patrol car and just takes out a handgun and shoots 2 officers. Joe Biden calls for a ban on assault weapons. I mean, Joe Biden is so out of touch and just a complete idiot. Period. He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Anyway, now they're saying we need to give a $100,000 reward and find that guy, and that they do have him on tape. Thank you, Diane. Diane says that'll be something you ought to talk about at work.
Jenny Kucha says the boiler. Rob Moore Knipling says the boiler.
Can you just stand down now? Can you admit? I mean, not defeat.
I've never
but
done
can
it,
you
so
admit enlightenment?
I will try it.
Sure.
I
Thanks,
will.
Mom. Thanks, Mom. Thanks not only for paying for the station all this time, but thank you for teaching me the right way to do cinnamon toast.
How to cook something anyway.
Oh, no, I can cook. I just found out from Dawn that everything I cook is what they call comfort food, which
equates to make you fat food.
cardiologist food.
Yeah. Keeps the cardiologist in business. My daughter Ashley, I got to brag on her. She made a nice chicken with mushroom gravy dinner last night.
Really?
Patrick Strauss says toasted. Thank you, sir. There's two for the toasts.
Bob Wiley says Joe Biden makes cinnamon toast like ash.
Ouch.
Ouch. Take that. We could get Joe on the phone and ask him. Well, because chickens have no vertebrae. Thanks, Joe. You want to go outside and do push-ups? Oh, Joe.
Yeah, sleepy Joe. Go back to sleep.
What if that guy was our president? It's just a dumbing down of the American system, and I think there's a lot of folks that want that.
Here's the difference. My mom had to make cinnamon toast for 3 boys in the morning.
It's like half a loaf.
So exactly.
Come to the piece. Ma, the meatloaf. Ma.
Your mom had to make it for 1 boy.
Right. So, right.
I'm going to try it your way. There's your daughter, Kendall, checking in.
Hello, sweet Kendall. Kendall moving. Hey, checking boxes in her life. Check. Kendall's moving into a new apartment. Check. Very excited. She's very excited.
Kendall's off dad's payroll. Check.
Oh, no. Kendall's loaning me money. Are you kidding me? I'm like, Kendall, can I drive your car? No, you can't.
It's worth more than yours.
So, a couple of quick hits.
Michael Jolly cuts right to the chase. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Well, there you go with a little milk.
Get the salt, get the cereal, and the cinnamon toast.
The quick hits are, I called for the Texans to cover a 9-point spread against the Chiefs. They did not.
I think I concurred with that and would have taken that bet. Good thing I'm not a betting man.
Right. Same thing. I also said that the Cowboys would lose outright to the Rams, which they did. Now, I can't figure out.
What was the spread in that one?
Cowboys were giving 3. So, Rams win that. Rams won their 4th straight season opening game. And, Dak was okay. 25 of 39, 200-something yards and 1 touchdown. I just still, when you do that play and it's kind of like a play action delay and you're looking downfield and the running back kind of flares out into the flat and you've always got that. You've always got that little 8-yard out and there's linemen over there. Well, Dak waited to the last second and threw it and hit the guy's feet at like 8 yards. And I'm like, that's not what a $35 million quarterback does. At $35 million a year, 34. You got to turn and with a little, what they call a deft touch, throw the ball 24
How'd that
feet.
go? I like that.
24 feet to that running back and let him take off with it. Instead, Dak's like, oh, nobody's open, and hits the guy in the feet into the play, which created 3rd and 6, and now you suck.
And you know what Chris Collinsworth probably said on that? Well, he put it only where the receiver was going to catch it.
Only the receiver had a chance at that one. Al Michaels is going, squirrel. When the Cowboys play, Al Michaels says, do you believe in miracles? Goodness gracious. How about that?
Dak Prescott does, $34 million of them. But my biggest takeaway from last night's game to echo that and basically say the same thing, Dak Prescott is not a $34 million a year quarterback based on what I saw. Season opener, I'm not sure if Mike McCarthy brings the things needed to fix the Cowboys. And I get it. No preseason, blah, blah, blah. And maybe there's no fans in the stands. I don't know. SoFi Stadium is a pretty nice stadium.
Very nice.
I didn't realize that was the old Hollywood Park. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Where the old amphitheater used to be?
No, not the Hollywood Bowl, the old racetrack.
Oh, I did not know that.
I think that's what they said. I was kind of in and out on that, but
the upsides before the downsides.
Quinn Aragon, $31.5 million for Dak.
Oh, thank you
for clarifying. That makes it. Then he's worth every penny now.
It's a bargain. Got to pay the man. You got to pay the man.
But I don't know that Mike McCarthy fixes what ails the Cowboys.
He didn't fix the defense, and Van Der Esch is hurt again.
Yeah. Well, no, Van Der Esch gets hurt. Lee is already hurt. How do you not? I get it. Sean Lee, kind of the leader of that team on the defensive side, but how do you not go find a middle linebacker who can give you more than 5 or 6 games a year?
Matt Boucher says Cowboys, your typical 9-7 season.
But here's my take with that. Could a team have come out any flatter to start a season than the Cowboys did yesterday? They kind of got it going about the end of the first quarter. But how do you come out that flat for your season opener? And I'm critical of all teams that do that in any sport. Because, I mean, if there's one game you're going to get up for the regular season, aside from maybe the Giants as a Cowboys or the Eagles, But a lot of teams in the NFL don't even have that.
Well, you're a professional athlete. You got to be ready. But what about, so here's a couple of things. The defense allowed, to me, too many yards after the catch. You could throw a little ball in the flat to
Because
a
they still
receiver.
can't tackle.
That little number 17 would catch the ball and take off. That's not good. Cowboys defense still looks very suspect. But the upside was they threw the ball to the running backs a little bit more. 3 to Zeke and 2 to Mr. Pollard. Each play averaged 10 yards, 30 yards receiving for Zeke on 3 catches, and 20 for Pollard on 2. They also, CeeDee Lamb immediately impact, looked good. Second receiver last night behind Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys receiving core is absolutely as fine a group as a unit as there is in pro football. Dak has no excuses. I mean, either he puts up huge numbers or the Cowboys are going to lose 7 or 8 games because their defense sucks, period. Defense is weak.
Jenny Kuchar says at least they stood for the national anthem, all but one. Yeah, Mr. Poe decided to take a knee, and I swear to
I think he pulled a hand
I
getting up.
I swear